I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Opening week in the NFL is an exciting time for everybody, including these two teams here today. It's the Bulldogs going up against the Vikings. With that, let's call in our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis, with this opening week matchup.
We are on the eastern side of downtown Minneapolis at the gorgeous new U.S. Bank Stadium. Tonight, it's the Sunday night opener for the 2017 NFL season between the London Bulldogs and the Minnesota Vikings. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Smart approach there, using the run to pick up the first. And that was a defensive setup they prepared for this week, knowing that keeping it on the ground was the best way to attack it.
And that means also that they're able to read them pretty well. All the things they prepared for, when they get to the line of scrimmage, they see it in pre-snap recognition and know exactly how to attack based on their planning and preparation.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vincent Ray in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And here now, the defensive starters.
Xavier Rhodes is a cornerback who does not mind being physical. Whether he's covering passes or coming up in the run game, he's going to be there to make an impact.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. 3rd and long for Winston. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Vontaze Burfict.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Slot man moves right. The first carry now. This is Hill. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. We've become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good that every team in his division every year is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far, hasn't been too successful.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. Andy Dalton escaping the pressure right. Letting one. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver, 27 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Winston now. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
On third down, Winston. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Not only was that a 3-and-out, it was a third straight incompletion on this drive, and they didn't even think about trying to run the football. Now they have to give it up.
Fielded at about the 28. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now this offense ready to take over again. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. So we have now seen connection number one between Dalton and Adriel Jeremiah, A.J. Green.
Say that again.
Adriel Jeremiah.
Look at you. You are full of knowledge and information. And you know something? I bet Andy Dalton learned his full name as well because he figured out quickly, this is going to be my number one target. I got to know this guy in a big way.
Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Four yards remaining now on 2nd down. Again, it's Hill. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
That, quite simply, is Jeremy Hill. A very powerful, compact back.
He's always been that. Even back at LSU, that's where he honed that skill, right?
Love to run between the tackles and take the contact as well as dish it out.
Gronkowski, slot left. And he motions the wide receiver. Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Daniil Hunter. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. They slot Gronkowski outright. The play fake to Hill. Dalton. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now. And a look at the offense that is hoping to put some points up in bunches here in this one. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. 3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? And Green with a catch left side. And it's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Boy, they have a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And Bullock will put this one through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So it's a 7-play drive, but it stalls out in the end.
Let's credit the defensive front seven. They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
And now out comes Minnesota. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And they'll get 16 yards there. And it'll be first down, Vikings. They were ready for what the defense was showing. They had prepared for that look, recognized it, went straight to the air, got the first. Well done.
Love the recognition because you can prepare.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 59 yards. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. Kai Forbath on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Forbath descended away now following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Now whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter one of the new year. We'll be back. Play clock winding down. A first down throw coming for Dalton. And the connection made to Terrell Pryor. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Simple slant route and part of a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
Gronk, the tight end, in motion. On second down, Hill. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin as it's London football to begin quarter number 2. But they've got a third and inches coming up, trying to keep the chains moving. And the D looking like they may blitz. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On third and short to give to the tight end. And a loose football. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. And that one coming on his opening carry of the season. Do you give him a mulligan?
You would like to, but this game counts. If this were preseason, he'd get a mulligan. But this is for real, so not expecting that at all. Got to find a way to take care of it. I'm sure he'll get other opportunities.
And complete to Lewis over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Second down, Winston. Complete. This is Lewis. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. First down, Winston. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be a second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Play action now, Winston. And this is caught at the 8. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Vikings have taken the lead. And he knocks it through. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Dalton, 1st and 10. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Second down here after the incomplete pass. They slot Gronkowski outright. The play fake to Hill. Dalton. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
A dump off now to Hill. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Another chance for Dalton. Flushed out right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And ready for 3rd and 6. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Time running out here on the play clock. Halfback sent in motion. Snap came at 1. Now here's Dalton. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. On 1st and 10, Winston. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
Switch. Ready. White 25.
On play action, Winston. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. And he'll give it here to his running back. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Everyone's looking for the big runs, the explosive runs, the 20 to 30-yard plays. But anytime you're picking up good yardage and setting yourself up on down and distance, offenses love that too.
On 3rd and 1, here's Winston. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. A 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
So a good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, Brandon.
Forbath now to kick it away after the made field goal. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They set up the screen to Hill. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards.
A well-executed screen pass means the offensive line has bluffed the defenders. They make them think that they can just get through and get to the quarterback. Instead, they're setting them up. Little screen pass, lofted over them, and now they're in front, and they get downfield for big yardage when they do it right.
In motion, Gronkowski. They'll run it now out of the gun. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They send Green to the left on his own. Dalton throwing on 2nd down. Green with a catch left side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Red zone opportunity. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Here's Dalton. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. He was looking for Terrell Pryor that time. And it's second down. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Dalton sets up play action. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
And the Vikings with an extra defender in the secondary on third.
Playing coverage here.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. Third down, a shot here for Dalton. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They'll run it now out of the gun. A strong running. And he's brought down, getting this one up. And never mind, Larry. These two teams apparently anxious to get back at it. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Throwing again, Winston on, and he fires one that's intercepted. Christian Jones, the one who picked it. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. And here now the offense heading back out there. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. J.J. Watt in there to sack him for a loss of 6. The play clock's running down. It's second down. Dalton looking. And he is out of bounds, just a yard or two shy of the 30. 13 yards on the pickup, and just like that, it's third down. Third down now following the completed pass. Defense showing blitz. And the Vikings are going to beef up their secondary here. 6 DBs on third. They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. And the wideout in motion. Now a play fake here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. 10 yards still left on second down. Play fake. Here's Dalton. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They come up in an offset eye. Following the interception, Winston. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A big play there for Minnesota. And even 40 yards. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. Now a second down throw for Winston. And complete to Lewis over the middle. The reception good for 7. It's third down. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Quick pass play there on the slant. Charles works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant. And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL. And a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. So 3rd and 15 and an extra defensive back in the game now.
Flooding the passing lanes.
Jameis to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And he's got his man on the out route. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that's caught inside the 35. And touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver, 87 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's got room. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
When you see a big-time run to the outside, it always comes back to setting the edge, doesn't it?
Absolutely, and they were perfect in setting the edge there.
And the funny part is, both sides of the ball talk about it. The offense has to set the edge so you can get outside. The defense wants to set the edge to control things so they can kick the run back inside.
Offense wins there.
Offense won big.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now Jameis on second down. Complete. This is Lewis. And he's brought down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Jameis now on first down. Going up top. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away and it's second down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Throwing again. Winston on 2nd and 10. He's got Lewis. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Back now at beautiful new U.S. Bank Stadium. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 3rd down, Winston. And he will find his man on the outside. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping, and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Second down now after the incompletion. A second down throw for Winston. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. On play action, Winston going for it all. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Vikings are going to take the lead. And he's got it up and through. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
First and 10 for Dalton. Eluding the pressure right. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. So 2nd and 10 here. They send Green to the left on his own. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10. Goes right side, complete to Gronk. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Pryor has it complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 20 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a first down. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. They'll need to get the play off quickly. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Gronk, the tight end, in motion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
My high school football coach was very fond of saying, you've got to meet force with force. And on a short yardage running play, that's what you're going to encounter. And how about them picking up the 1st down on that one?
A 1st down throw coming for Dalton. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Passing again, Dalton on 2nd and 10. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They send Green to the left on his own. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 30, 20, 10. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken in the end zone. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
He'll buy some time right. And Gronkowski's got it, complete over the middle. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Dalton, 1st and 10. Green's got it over the middle. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Daniil Hunter in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd down, Dalton. And he finds a man with a crossing route. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. So another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. But I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Shift together here from the D-line. They come up in an offset eye. And they'll run it here. And an alley to run. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the 1st down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Shreds the tackle. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. And partner, this first week, the